Now, you're not just gonna come up in here and take Pepper Jack's best hoe.
The shit I go through for this show.
You survived the abortion.
There are so many good moments that I wrote.
Put that in your nose.
What?
That's how you become a drug addict. Rub it all over your gums, D. All over your gums.
They were called, Seinfeld on crack when they first came out, and I think they've taken it literally, you know.
You got a great attitude, so come on, you old son of a gun, and let Buster do a line off your boner.
We're very excited to get the third season pickup, you know, because there's a difference between having a job or not having a job, other than this, obviously.
I mean, third season, you know, not that much different than the second season. I mean, we actually did 15 episodes in the third season, which was a lot more than the second season. We only did 10, and so that presented a fair amount of problems. But then, you know, from there, go easy. From there, it's just about working with the writers and getting the right, you know, performance out of everybody. It's a good thing, buddy.
Hey, nice move. Good one.
Thanks, bud.
I tell you, these are the smartest, funniest, most creative, and talented guys I've ever worked with in my entire life. I feel privileged that we got picked up for a third season. I mean, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I tell you what, you know, we do this kind of stuff all day long, and then we come up with funny ideas, we throw them on a page, or we get somebody else to do it. Usually we, you know, just get somebody else to do it while we're doing stuff like this. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. Gotta get his shoulders down.
What is it? Everyone wants to know about the directors. There were 3 of them. There was the guy from Teen Wolf, and the guy from Wonder Years, Fred Savage, and then the other guy, also a child actor, Matt Shackman.
Well, Fred said he was a fan of the show, which we didn't necessarily believe, but we knew he wanted the job really bad, so we kind of felt bad for him. He hadn't worked in a long time.
I was a huge fan of Sonny. We just watched the first season over and over again. Underage drinking was like my favorite thing ever. I had it like green dotted on the TiVo, like would not get erased.
Wonder Years is a great show.
Yeah, but he was great. Fred was really good.
Yeah, he wouldn't shut the fuck up about Winnie and Paul.
He loves when you constantly refer to him as Kevin Arnold.
He liked to look through this funny little eyepiece because it made him see things funny. I don't think it worked. I don't think that eyepiece actually worked.
That was why, you know, we thought it would be a good idea to hire him, because he looked like a director the most. Jerry Levine was in that movie, Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf was the first movie that I ever acted in, and was a very popular movie. There's no place in the world that I can go where I'm not noticed for that.
Levine wanted Matt to wear a shirt that said, "What are you looking at, Dick Nose?"
In one of the episodes, there was a T-shirt that I wore in Teen Wolf, which said, "What are you looking at, Dick Nose?" Rob wore it to pay homage to Teen Wolf, and it was really fun for me to have him do that.
It was the Teen Wolf, Wonder Years, and then the kid from the other two. Just the 10 of us. Matt Shackman. And Shackman had worked with Dan Attias. Dan Attias was our season 2 director. Shackman was recommended to us by Attias. He was great.
Dan gave them a recommendation. One day I met with Rob and Charlie and had a great time. It was fantastic.
I'd never seen the show before, and I know that for a fact. The first thing he said was, the moment it came on, I watched it.
As soon as it came on the air, I watched it.
And I knew he didn't see it, because every time we got to set, he kept calling me Ralphie. And I'm like, who's Ralphie?
They stunk. The 3 directors? What did they direct? They couldn't direct traffic.
The show was definitely, you know, written bigger in season 3 than it had been before. There were a lot more, you know, stunts.
Yeah, the third season was when we all kind of worked together every day, day in, day out, and they started to really drive me crazy.
This is the best. This is when it's the best, you know, because we're always struggling to get ideas on the show, and you know, we're always toweling around with each other and trying to come up with good. There it is. You might get him again. You might get him again. You got him again. That's.
Yeah, writing the third season with the staff was a new experience for me.
You know, we had a whole team of writing people last year. I mean, by a team, we had Martin Roselle and Lisa and Rickety Cricket.
Working in a writer's room is great because you have a lot of brains, a lot of minds to pull ideas from.
Most of the scripts take a week or two to write. Like, we'll go into a room and we'll break the scripts down. Are you all right?
Yes.
We'll break the scripts down, basically all the scenes, what happens in every scene.
I think it's been obvious from the beginning that what those guys think is funny is when I look as terrible as possible and am physically and emotionally as miserable as possible.
Season 3 was so much fun to write, and it's about taking the show one step further.
Those guys are great to work with. Glenn was very funny.
They're the best friends a guy could ask for, and they're the funniest guys I know. And they got great ideas. And we just like to have a good time with each other and pal around.
It's the best, they work hard. They'll if they have a problem, they'll take it to the mat. If they have a disagreement, they'll take it to the mat. If they have an agreement, they'll take it to the mat. All right, I gotta get back out there, man. I feel like I'm missing out.
I'm coming, guys.